Then even whirl them back again. Much more power. Some people call you poet, some people call me prophet. My presentation name is not for sale. Because the gift God gave this man, you can't put no price on it. Take all those names, throw them away. They don't mean anything. The only name I want you to remember on this platform is the character of Jesus, the knowledge of the universe and God, and that's the name I want you to remember when I leave. Now I'm going to have a little quick Bible study with you, and right now I'm getting ready to give out some money. Now, I know those in the 3D world, your antennas went up. You automatically thought that I was talking about paper money. But at the end of this presentation, I'm going to show you the difference between a rich man and an abundant man. I'm what you call an abundant man. Pay attention. Now, the scripture that I'm going to be teaching from is Matthew chapter 8, verse 28 through 34. Okay? And the title of this is Jesus Sends the Demons into the Pigs. And when he came to the other side into the country of Gad, two demons possessed men confronted him as they were coming out of the tombs. They were so extremely violent that no one could pass by them. And they cried out saying, "What business do you have with us, Son of God? Have you come to torment us before our time?" Now there was a herd of many pigs feeding at a distance from them, and the demons begging him, saying, "Suffer us that we can go into the herd of swine." And he said unto them, "Go." And they came out and went into the pigs, and beheld a whole herd rush down the steep bank into the sea and drowned it in the waters. And the herdsmen ran away and went into the city and reported everything. Now, in saying that, if you notice in that particular scripture, Jesus didn't have to command them to do anything. What people don't understand is that it's a very present, it's a very countenance, redirected the demons. Now, a lot of people will tell you they possess that power. They got a problem with one man headed to a liquor store. See, so when people are talking, if it don't line up with this word, and let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. When you possess, Scripture says, "It's not by power, it's not by might, but by my Spirit, saith the Lord." And a lot of people look it up and they think it's something outside of them. God is saying that when you require that Spirit, you can redirect things. So here's the money that I'm getting ready to give you. And those in the 3D world, if you take this and apply this, it will give you a better life. But those in the spiritual realm, you should appreciate what I'm getting ready to say. You know, I would go to some people's houses, you understand what I'm saying, in my landscaping service, and they would be telling me about, and we would just start talking about scripture, and they'd be talking about, well, I've been asking God for a financial breakthrough, and I've been waiting. So the job may be worth $200, I would come and do it for $75. You understand? So here's the part that they didn't see. See, when God sent me, right, when they thought they was getting away, we weren't getting away. See, I was the blessing that he had sent. So if you saved $125, you did get the blessing. You know why God sent it that way? Because he knew that you would not do what you were supposed to do with the money. So he sent it in a service. Now let me go a little bit deeper. You remember when I was telling about in this particular scripture on how Jesus commanded the demons? See, when you have the presence of demons, the demons are subject to Jesus, so they will do his work for him. Now watch it. I got people, and y'all probably got people, right, in your lives, right? Because when you begin to sin and you step into your purpose, you're going to run into jealous people, envious people, and like I tell you, envy is worse than jealousy. Because jealousy, people will hate you from a distance, but envy, they will literally follow you around. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, but if you're in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? It says in the last days, if you were possible, you'd be able to fool God's elect. You can't fool God's elect because they see everything. and they're studying everything all at the same time. Now, watch it. You have people that you walk into your life, and you'll be your authentic self with them people, which is authenticity is something hard to find. You be authentic with them people, right? Now here come a Joe Smo, right? That will come and they'll whisper in their ear gate, "Oh man, that guy, don't trust that guy." Now they done seen you manifest your authenticity, your goodness, and your kindness. So when those people turn around, and I can always notice it because their attitude changes. See, I study. I can feel energy. You understand what I'm saying? So what will happen is that they'll start listening to what those people say. You know what I'm saying? See, the breakthrough that God sent was inside of you, right? Now watch it. They'll follow them people, right? And them people will go pass that information on to other people. Don't get angry at them people for doing that to you. Because what they did is that's the Jesus in you commanding the demons. What the demons are doing, they're doing your work for you. So in other words, when they round up all of those people, them are the people that you don't need in your life. If they're easy enough to be influenced by what somebody says, you understand, they ain't got no evidence, they don't come present any evidence. You understand what I'm saying? And they're easy enough to be influenced. Them are the people that you don't need. So actually what they did, they saved you. Because if I'd have had to go out and look for all these people, you understand what I'm saying? It cost you time, it cost you money. Look at all the money you spent, you saved. See, that's why you have to learn how to be content. You gotta know that you gotta know that you gotta know that God is with you. And after a while, what happens is that their masks come down and you'll see them begin to congregate. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how you know, you understand, who's doing what and who's doing who. And I'm throwing that out there, you understand, to God's people, letting you know, I'm giving you a spiritual sword. You understand what I'm saying? So when you come out here, you understand, so yeah, we're exerting ourselves. Yeah, and you know what they want to do? They want to provoke anger in you. Because once they provoke that anger, see, you render yourself helpless. God cannot use you. So you have to keep walking. It said it's not by power, but by my spirits. You got to keep walking in the spirit. Don't pay it any attention because it's a distraction to get you off your road. And once you find out who all those people are, never let them back into your life. Never, ever, ever let them back into your life because they're not supposed to be there. Because the people that see your authenticity, that are on your same level, you know what I'm saying? And you can tell what's much because by the way that who they congregate themselves around. You understand what I'm saying? You can tell that your greatness will congregate around greatness. You know what I'm saying? Mediocrity will congregate against mediocrity. So, you know, and like you look on my channel, it says not for sale. But people, they miss, you know what I'm saying? You see people trying to promote themselves. I'm showing you what Jesus and the power of God can do, and how much did it cost you? Well, you probably said nothing. Let me take that lie from you right now. If you didn't spend your time, which is the most valuable thing that you have, to listen to what I'm telling you. And see, the two greatest things God gave you is your mind and your time. You have to. You can't even worship God if your mind ain't right, and you definitely can't do it if your time ain't right. So, what you have done, you have made an investment. So, like I told you, when you come on my channel, you're not going to get anything. Like I told you, I'm what you call an anomaly. I'm what you call the missing link. You're not going to. And Jesus, and it's by the power of God, not me. You understand what I'm saying? But I was crushed. You know, you can't put new wine in old wineskins. You understand what I'm saying? So the whole point is, you know, God called me this position, and I don't live. You know, my faith is so strong as that I'm not worried about next week's bills or whatever. And if I was to fall right now, you understand what I'm saying, and have nothing, in that fall, you would see nothing but a smile on my face. You understand? So, because I know that there's a reason for that fall. And if you go to Elijah, and that's my last name, is Ellis, which means Elijah, which means the Lord is my God. If you go to Elijah, when he was fighting against Jezebel, and like the people I'm talking about, that's what they have, a Jezebel spirit. A lot of people think it has to be of a sexual nature, but most of the time it is. You understand? But it's a spirit of manipulation. You understand what I'm saying? So the whole thing is that when Elijah, he came up against the prophets of Baal. You got to remember, life is hills and valleys. What God did to test his faith, he had to wind up at a widow's house asking for bread. See, God will give his power and he will withdraw it. You understand what I'm saying? To test your faithfulness. So you're looking at a faithful servant of God. I haven't put my sword down, old saints, and God put me right here for y'all. And if people tell you, well, my life ain't gonna be nothing, okay, you can listen to it if you want. I'm telling you this, it's gonna be biblical. So let it be written, so let it be done.